The only way to continue to fight is, first of all, is to look within yourself.
This is a man's world. This is a man's world.
A lot of the things that they're showing us in this program, you have to take into consideration because they're showing you how you could change your life from now to make it better. And they're trying to help us so we can reach our goals.
Come in here, work with us, and move on, and much on.
We have a moral social responsibility to everybody else that's working on this planet, you know, and we have to live that gift out.
The kids want somebody to look up to, and they want somebody to say, you can go to school, you can do it, you are very smart. They want that, don't you? They can't wait.
At first, I thought this program was going to be corny. I didn't like it. And plus, being around with all these guys all day, every day, I just thought that
It's keeping me out of trouble. Like I live with my great-grandparents, and when I'm at the program, they don't fear for me being outside, getting in trouble.
But a young man that was stuck downtown, and his parents weren't going to take him home. Nobody was there to get him. For the night, this kid calls me. And I said, I don't know what I can do for you. You know, and my wife, I didn't realize she was awake at the point. She sits up and she says, you're gonna go get him. She says, you're gonna get him. You're not gonna leave him there. You're gonna figure something out. That's what you do. So figure something out and get somebody down there to get him.
like if you was to ever get in like a situation or something, you can't call nobody, you call them, they come pick you up or something.
Well, we have a good staff of people. We have people that really care about the students. It's not just what you see in the classroom. We're doing home visits with the students. We're connected with their schools and their families. So with all that into play, the kids actually see, well, you know what, they really are there for me. They have my back. We're there in the courtrooms with them. It's a very strong program. And it's not just, it's the basic things too. Some of them may need food, some may need a bill paid. The program goes that far to help the kids and their families. So I think the accumulation of all of that makes it a good program. And I think that's why the kids say, you know what, I gotta do the right thing. Not just for me, but for those that are counting on me. What's your name? James. James, how old are you? 15. When they get it, like the one kid, when I asked him, I never met him before, never saw him before. I asked him, why are you here? He said, I made a mistake. Okay, go from there. What happened? Okay, so your cousin held a gun, and you actually went on dude and took what he had. How much money you get? $800. I've been doing this for over a year. That's the first time I heard a student come in and say that. The first time. What's your mom say? She was angry, wasn't she? Because I bet your mom get up every day and goes to work, and she works very hard. And she gives you what you need and what you want, right? So she's like, why did he have to go and do something like that? See, so y'all don't just hurt the person that y'all robbing. Y'all hurt us too. Because now we gotta be involved with the judge and the police and the court, and then we gotta come up with some money somewhere, and sometimes we don't have it. You need to think about the process. You know what I'm saying, Tommy, Devin, Latif? The reason why I ask these questions, Tommy, is because I want y'all to think.
Now, I'm trying to avoid getting into situations that I was getting into, but it's still kind of hard the way Philadelphia is right now, because like you can't even get a fair fight in these streets anymore. Like my young boy is only 9 years old, and he already has a gun. So these streets are getting crazy. His mom bought him a gun because she feels he needs some type of protection the way Philadelphia is right now.
Neighborhoods have deteriorated. The family connection is broken. Neighbors don't know neighbors in a lot of these neighborhoods now.
They've heard about the streets. They know what the streets is. They know what their friends say. And I want to be the other person that says, you know what? There's another way we can actually do this. I want them to think there's another choice. Well, we talked about making money and flipping bricks. When I say flipping bricks, because marijuana comes in a brick. I say buying houses and then selling for another house, and the houses are made of bricks. So I said, you can make as much money selling illegal substance as you can selling water. And they said, that's not true. And I said, if you get a case of water, it costs $5 for 24 bottles, and we're doing it on the board. $5 for 24 there, they're looking like, yeah, well, if you sell 5 of them, that's $100 in one day. And I'm like, yeah. I said, y'all starting to make me thirsty. And we started laughing like, yeah. So I just want to give them, there's another option, there's another opportunity than just what they're hearing, sometimes from their own family, sometimes their own house, in their own neighborhood.
Trust. They have to trust you. That's right. They have to trust you. And if they trust you, then they're going to communicate with you. They're going to make that connection. You know, when I walked into the classroom for the first time, I openly recognized that it was their house. It wasn't my house. It was their house. So I paid respect to them. Because if they come into my house, I expect them to pay that respect to me. So that's how it started. Me getting them to trust me. And in turn, you know, I show trust in them.
Lance Brown. I'm 16, and I live in West Philly.
My name is Stephon Richardson, 17, West Philly representative.
A lot of them have emotional problems, mental health issues. Some have MR issues. So there's so many things that these families bring to the tables that have caused the dysfunction to escalate, because we all have dysfunction in our family. It's just that there's so much or so many obstacles and so many problems in their lives that the dysfunction has escalated to a point where it's almost irreversible.
I got caught for narcotics.
I'm here for aggravated assault.
But they have to trust you. And if they don't trust you, they won't let you in. They'll feel like you're intruding on them. So it took time. And so I sat back and I allowed them to begin to trust me, and allowed them to see that, hey, I'm a person that if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do my best to get it done. If I don't get it done, I'm not going to make excuses.
Me and the floor assistant got into a verbal argument, and he took it the wrong way and mugged me, and when he mugged me, he busted my lip.
Me and two friends from school, and two undercover cops. I guess they heard us because we were conducting business, and the two cops put us on a wall and checked us.
Right now, I'm just trying to get out of there and get back into a regular high school where I need to be. After that, that's when I'll be able to set up the goals that I need, because I'll have the information, the mind stability that I can use to figure out which goal I want, how I can further myself in completing that goal.
After this program over, and after I get done with court and all that, it'd be back to a normal day. I get out of school, and then, I mean, it's warm outside, so probably go play ball or something.
Imagine when you have 60 young men who have emotional needs, physical needs, economic needs, and you're not the immediate filter. You know, and when I say filter, I mean you're not the person that's going to immediately filter or channel to them the necessary equipment, the necessary funding, the necessary services. You've got to go out and find all those services for all these young men. It's a tough job. You know, it's like we have 60 kids. You know, I got 62 kids. The 2 I have and the 60 that the court gave me. Because I've got to meet their needs also.